Coach, Embiid has a deadly pick-and-roll game, but then when you add all the shooters around him, this team is so hard to defend. 41 points in that first quarter. Where was the struggle picking them up tonight?
We didn't have an answer for any of them. I mean, that was a focused team. They came out with really good focus. When you get a veteran team that's hitting that point where they're all starting to figure it out, we just got blitzed, and we really didn't have an answer for anything they did.
How much of this game comes down to your young players learning what it takes to play in the second night of a back-to-back after this many road games, etc.? No excuses, but what part of the process is it?
All of it is a learning process for them. Coming off a tough loss against Detroit, I thought we played some good basketball in that game. And then coming in here and you're playing against quite arguably a contender. This team is knocking on that door, especially with Jimmy now. They didn't want the Sixers came out with the right mentality. They weren't going to mess around with us.
Tonight, you got a great start from Hezonja. You also got a good night from Knox. What did you see with those guys? Where did they grow tonight?
Well, I thought Mario really competed. I thought he had the right competitive spirit for this game. I thought Kevin had some good flashes of aggression, a couple nice moves there. The guy I thought was really solid in the second half was Mitchell. I thought Mitchell did some good things against a great player. And Joel Embiid, just competing against him. He got a couple of blocks against him. But overall, that was one of those guys we just got smacked.
They had some looks in that first quarter, but just wasn't falling for you. Maybe you're thinking maybe if those shots fall in a little bit, it might be a little bit of a game.
Yeah, that always helps. Especially with my group right now. When the offense isn't clicking, sometimes we tend to fade in all facets. But other than that first quarter, I thought overall we kept fighting, we kept scrapping. But credit to them, they took us out of everything we tried to do.
Frank's game now. I mean, it looks like his shot is a little wobbly.
Yeah, we just got to get back in the lab and get back to work and keep trying to build confidence. Good hands, Burnley. We could have used you tonight. Just getting back in the lab and getting back to work and get him, try to get his confidence back going. That's all.
With Kevin going to the rim some more, is that something that you've been wanting to see from him, and tonight he was?
Yeah, and I celebrated on one play. I know people probably think I'm crazy because I celebrated while down 30, but I saw something that we've been working on carry over. He did a spin move tonight and came out of it with a nice jump hook, and we've really been talking about doing that more and not the throw up, where you're off balance and you just end up throwing it up. So one baby step of player development, and I was excited about it, and hopefully we can just keep building off of little steps like that.
Tim, obviously, last couple games has not been shooting. Do you like his shot selections?
Well, we're not helping him either. We're putting him in tough spots. We're not setting good screens for him. We're not getting him loose. So I got to help him out with that. Make sure the details of our offense that we're giving them opportunities to get cleaner looks. And look, he understands that most teams are going to really be lined up against him to take him out of games, especially with what we have around him right now. So it's going to be nights where teams just really try to get physical with him, and we got to try to get him some easy baskets and maybe get some other guys going to, loosen it up for him.